Welcome to another video from DealHawkHQ. Just going to show you a few new things that just been released today, or a couple of things that may have been released a while ago. You may have seen them on the site already, but we've got a new tool and we've also got a store. So we're going to start with the store on the site. If you're in the UK, you'll see the store icon on the site. This is a listing of all the things we're selling. So we're picking up some goods using the same tools that you're using for the alerts, etc. And we're picking up some goods and selling them on eBay, just to just to move things along and get the name out there, etc. So if you go in the store on the site, if you're in the UK and you see these items, you want to place a bid, by all means, click the link, place a bid. Use the code. Just let me know you come from the site. Place me an offer. Whatever you feel is the right offer. If I think it's acceptable, I'll take it. I said here 10% off, but really, I'll give you whatever price I possibly can. I'll have a look at the costs, etc. that I paid, and then as long as it's sort of over that, not a problem. So by all means, have a little look in the store. We're stocking up some quite good stuff actually. A lot of retro gaming stuff and electronic stuff. I'm gonna grab some other little pieces like a Diet Coke gold bar and some other pretty random stuff on there, but majority gaming related because that's just the reason I created the site in the first place. Really was for myself to find gaming and electrical stuff, especially in bundles and good value items, should we say? So on the site you have the store. Have a look there. Now, you might have seen, although it's not heavily used, I can see something called AI vision before, which is basically image AI processor, looks at items and values the items. And what I had is I had it hidden away in the alerts where you could set up your alert, link it to an AI profile, and it would send the alert there, be valued, and then basically show in the AI vision area what the value is or what the AI found value is. It's taken a long time and a lot of work to get this optimized for every category to make it sort of as accurate as possible. AI has a habit of hallucinating and making up values. You have to be really careful with what you're asking it to do and how you're asking it to do it. But now I'm happy. I believe it's in a place to release, and on this site we're gonna release it for free and give you the opportunity to use it. But instead of doing it on your alerts, I've set it up a little bit differently. So I'm just gonna release this when I release this video in a moment, so you'll see the option on the site. First, let me just explain how AI vision works and what it is. First of all, it's a tool where the images from eBay, etc., get sent to AI, get valued based on some prompting I'm giving it, and it comes back and gives you the true sort of value. That might be a sort of mid-range to low value is what I'm looking for AI to provide. Not a high value, not a retail value, but a used value. And unless, of course, AI recognizes it as a brand new item. And what do you do to set it up? Well, first you have to set up a new prompt in the AI vision. So say you are looking for PS5 games. Let's just say PS5 games, because you wouldn't need really to use it just for one item. Because if you're looking for one item, you can go to the alerts and just set it up and set your max value that you're willing to pay. You'll find your one item, right? So probably more about bundles, but you can use it for whatever you like. What's the minimum profit? What's the minimum profit you want to find on a deal? You don't want to waste your time with £5, £10. You know what I mean? I mean, that would just be a waste of time buying and trying to sell. Also, it's about reselling, really. So as a business, if you're a business or if you're someone that wants to make money, but you need the tools to do this. This is what this is about, right? It's quite a powerful tool to make money. So I'm going to say, let's just say I'm going to go quite low because I want to hopefully give you a result when it runs, but that could take a couple of minutes, so we'll see. Retro gaming and consoles. What's a banger? A banger minimum value. This means that there's one item in this pack or this bundle. You want it to sort of highlight that item. Like, oh, this item's worth over 30. So you find one item that's worth over 50, it just highlights it. It still accounts for all the items, just highlights that. You save it, right? So you pick the category. The key here is just picking the category because this decides on the prompts and the details that goes to AI asking you. The more you narrow it down, the better and accurate it will be. You click general bundle, still might do a good job, but not as good a job as saying Pokemon cards, or it's a phone, or it's a retro console or a game, or it's a comic, because then it has very specific prompting, musical instruments, whatever. So we're going to say retro gaming consoles. We're going to save that. So you do that, right? The rest of it, no problem. Then you go to my alerts. Then you're going to see a new one now. So there's two before. You have just the best, cheapest price buy. You have the reseller one, where you say, oh, I want to make X amount of profit, and it finds you the deals that you can buy and then resell, make that profit. This is all good for one item. Not so good when there's 20, 30 games in an ad, and somehow the system needs to know the whole 30, right? And that is what the AI is for. So new vision AI, then you can select your profile. I'm say PS5 games. Here, I'll just put PS5. I don't know, games. This is the base search for eBay. So it will find all PS5 game things and probably a lot of other rubbish as well. So we're going to tell it the category. Key when you're using the system is just to narrow it down as best you can, right? Otherwise, you can get thousands of results. Even if you type PS5 games as a search, it's like going on eBay and typing PS5 as a search. You get everything, cables, controllers, all sorts of garbage, right? That you didn't want. So narrow it down. Video games this time. Must include maybe PS5, just to make sure it doesn't get anything else. Exclude, I don't know, faulty, if you really want to exclude some stuff. Scan interval, just do whatever whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to put one at 1 hour. I don't particularly want to be spammed every 10 minutes, but I do want to know pretty fast, actually, when a good deal comes up, right? Bid and auctions, yeah, I do. I do. We'll do the auctions within 2 hours. So they're ending within the next 2 hours. Seller names, no, not too worried about that. And condition here, we're not worried about the condition. They can be new, they could be used, they could be whatever. Great. Now, what do you see? What's missing? There's no value. You're not giving it a value. This isn't about value. This is about, is it worth it? Is it going to make me money? Not about a specific, 50-pound game, etc., etc. It is about, I want to make X amount of money. Create it. That alert is then going to be set up, ready to run. Going to run on your schedule. And what's going to happen now? Well, it's now going to send you a brand new alert that you wouldn't have seen before. A Vision AI alert, alerting you to these deals that have met the criteria. So no longer you need to go in and put it into your other alert. Not that anyone was using it, actually, but no longer is it there. It's now here. Now, what caveats I've put in place? Well, first of all, 10. It'll only do 10 images per alert. If you set up your first alert, usually you might get hundreds or something because they're already there. Our system doesn't just look at what's coming in, it looks at what's there. So first of all, it's going to look at what's there, it's going to grab everything and it's going to have it all, right? So it's going to take the first 10. Then the next time it runs, it ignores everything it's seen before and then shows you the new stuff. And then it's going to pick the 10, if there's 10, and so on and so forth. So it's going to pick the 10. And a maximum at the moment of 50 a day. Now, if you're a heavy user, you make purchases, etc., etc., you could send me a message if you need increased limits, and we'll have a look. But 50 a day, 10 per alert. It can go very quick if you're running 10 minutes and you run a couple of alerts. But just take that into account. Try to be quite narrow. Like I said, it's really about bundles anyway. The thing that's really powerful about this, it sees a load of stuff on the screen. It values the whole thing. Is it worth more than the profit you asked? Yes, send an alert. Or you can, of course, come into the AI Vision as well on the site. You go down and you'll see your AI visions. So here's one I had for some sort of games earlier. You can click, goes to the advert. It'll tell you if there's a banger here, i.e., one that meets your criteria. In this case, there isn't, but it's saying £45 profit. And I'm a bit like, okay, fine. Sounds like it might be worth it. You can open up the results and see all the items. And look at that. That's a lot of items, a lot of cheap items, right? To me, it's not worth the effort purchasing this because I couldn't sell them individually because of postage, and there's nothing big in there. People probably don't want these games. They're not looking for it. They might buy a bunch of like 100 of them in one batch. I'm not going to buy it. But this is what you'll see. You'll get an alert that tells you the ones that meet the criteria. And this is the new power of the AI vision, and combining with our other tools, you get a nice lot of tools and a lot of systems. The stock one now uses the same prompting as AI vision. You take a picture of something and you stick it into stock, it'll value that inventory based on the same settings as AI vision. So now anything in here which is using AI is using the same configuration. Now I've optimized quite heavily the gaming one and the Pokemon one and some of the others as well. Doesn't mean you have to, don't 100% rely on it. The good thing about vision AI is you can check your you can check your logic, you know. It gives you an indicator. I can't promise it will always be 100% correct. If you're looking for something rare, like a Rolex hidden in a bunch of watches, it could, it could do that, and that's the whole point. That's the power of this. Someone listing something completely without knowing the value, or just a load of games where you find the hidden one in there that you really wanted, or not that you really wanted, that you can sell for a big money, and then the rest you could sell for a bundle, whatever. Right? This is the power of this. I'm going to do another video shortly on another tool that I built. It's a tool that's not or linked to eBay. So there's a separate sort of portal for it. I'm going to do that, and just to give you a little feeling as to what it is, it's about taking pictures on the go or watching live auctions online and being able to see the value of items within seconds of it being shown on screen. So you can go to car booths and flea markets, take a picture, and it values instantly items, multiple items, not just one. I'll let you take a picture of one and you put it in. It's instant. Instant valuation almost 3 to 5 seconds, I would say, on single items, if not quicker. On bundles, it really takes 8, 9 seconds maybe for 10, 20 items. And if you're watching a live auction, you just press a button, bam, takes the picture and shows you. Very powerful tool, not going to be put into the DealHawkHQ. It's hawkval.com. And the reason for that is because it's not related to eBay. I can't make commissions out of it. So it's very hard for me to give that tool on this site for free because there's nothing being made from it. So there's a small sort of charge per image. And if you want to learn more details, go to hawkval.com or just watch the next video. So hopefully this has given you some nice additional tools to use. If you've got any requests or questions, etc., by all means, contact me using the contact form. Thanks for watching. Watching? Yes.